Hi everyone, I am Sindiswa Manka. I am a minister together with Usistuli Mashazi, an author of the book Dare to Rise. When I read this book and I went through the chapters, there is one chapter that I came to and I paused, which was the praying woman. When I read the chapter, I really felt like at last I have met a woman that went through what I went through, that I can connect with, that is telling my story in her own book. And as I read the chapter, I realized that if women could just pick up this book and read this chapter, it's chapter number 10 in her book, so that you can get encouraged and redirected in your life. Because one way or another, we find ourselves going through something in life where you will feel down and out, empty, and you feel like you have been turned upside down. Your pockets are facing downwards and everything is falling out. There is nothing left that you will believe that you can try. But this chapter reminded me that if you can go, take some time and pray, you would find yourself at a place that I defined after this book as a filling station, which was the point of prayer. Prayer to me, and I testify and I agree with Tuli Mashazi that prayer can bring you back, can launch you into a place where no one can give you access to. I discovered that, as she is clearly saying in her book, she tried everything and it was almost like everyone was running away from her. It is almost like you have a bad scent when you go through things. People run away from you. But if you can find that place as a person when you go through things, which is your closet, which is prayer, I promise you, you will find the rest that you're looking for. You will find the trust that you're looking for. You will find a place that is a secret where you can come and pour yourself out. Yes, it will start with tears. It will start that you don't really feel that it is getting to where you want it. But I must tell you, prayer is the only thing that can propel you into being rejuvenated, that can put you back in line with your purpose and plan. Prayer is the place where you go and inquire. Prayer is the place where you go and seek for help that no one else can give you. Prayer is where you can go and reconnect with what you have lost. Prayer is the place where you can go and find. She has quoted a scripture in this chapter where she says in Matthew 7, she says that she realized that this chapter is telling her that you can ask, you can seek, and you can knock when you get into prayer. And that already told me that there is a secret that she has discovered. And as you come and you buy this book and you engage and you discover how she started by seeking and by asking, and then she went to seeking, and then she started knocking. There is different levels that you will find yourself moving into as you pray. And the more you stay in prayer is the more you are going to receive what you are looking for. As I said that I defined it as a filling station. As we all know, service stations are different. They are not the same. If you are a car and you need to be serviced, there is the normal day-to-day service station you go to, where you fill your petrol. When you get there, the attendants will ask you for a few things to check for, which are just minor things, and there you go in a few minutes. And then there's a time where a car needs to go for a service, which we also call a minor service. But the mechanics are now, and the people that will work on the car are going into a deeper level of looking into the vehicle. And then you will find that you have to go for a major service where they will change things that you never thought of in your car. It is the same thing with prayer. You move into that area, as Tuli has said, and you will discover that as you move from level to level into your prayer life, your life will change. your life will get transformed. You will be rejuvenated. You will receive the power. You will receive strength. And then later on you will receive revelation. Then later on you will discover who you are. All those things can successfully be discovered if you become a praying woman. Not only woman, this book can be read by anyone, but here she is mentioning woman because she is a woman. Prayer is not only for women, but prayer is there so that you can know that a fuel and a checking and a rechecking and an inquiring is a daily life that we have to give to ourselves so that we can make it to the destiny, so that we can make it to the plan that the Lord has preordained for us. Dare to rise is not an easy thing. If you are going to use this book to encourage you, it is going to be needed for you to pray, because you are not going to successfully rise if you don't go down to the place of prayer. Dare to Rise is an encouraging book. It is an empowering book. It is a book that you can use for your life. It is a book that you can use for your family, because this is not the only chapter that has touched my life. There is many more where she is really pouring herself out in poetic ways, in lines and in words that you will find connecting with your soul, that you will connect with your spirit. Dare to Rise is a book that you must read, because Tuli Mashazi is really empowering us by reminding us that prayer is one of the things that we need to service our lives, to get to the destiny and the plan and rise to the levels that the Lord has set out for us, the standards that the Lord has set out for us. God bless you. I read you a quote in this book, Dare to Rise. This quote that I'm going to read to you has touched my life. And it says on page number 63, "Through the most difficult times of my life, I realized quickly enough that there were no solutions to be found anywhere on the earth except in God." That told me and reminded me that we can try everything as people on this earth, but true solutions are found in God. There is also a place where she is quoting in the very same book that Moses demanded that the Lord must go with him, and he would not take a step unless the Lord goes with him. That is how we must dare to pray. That is how we must be stubborn in prayer. That is how we must make sure that we keep the presence of the Lord in our lives. And Tuli Mashazi has really poured out her heart in this area of prayer, trying to help us and show us that if you stay long enough, if you inquire long enough, you will get the answer. Because the title of the book came, Dare to Rise, because she has tasted that if you pray, you can rise again. Dare to rise, and you will see that if you really want to rise, the Lord can take you by his hand, and you'll be able to step up and get to the levels that he has preordained you to be, where he has preordained you to reach. God bless you.